What's going on, AWGFAM? Welcome back to the channel. So, today I'm going to tell you guys about why I've been away for a couple days. So, I was going to do some recordings the last couple nights. The first night I was on the phone with Edgar, plus the verdict for the Breonna Taylor case came out. And I wanted to watch and see what was about to happen in the country before I released my next video. I wanted to keep an eye on things. I'm honestly surprised things weren't worse, and they have been. I did see the first night in I think it was LA. Guy laid this chick out. She started breaking a window, and he laid her out for doing it. And then, of course, you know, the angry mob, the bunch of fucking idiots that they are, start chasing the motherfucker down. Start beating the shit out of the dude, and the dude gets away, and he's like, I'm on y'all's side. He's like, I don't know, I don't understand. He's like, she is an agitator. She is stirring the pot. She was breaking windows. So I stopped her. We won't have that. I'm not about that. Hey, look, we may not be on the same side of, you know, when it comes to who we see should be running the country, but we're on the same side when it comes to I don't want to see buildings get destroyed, so yo, you're good in my book, homie. That was, oh well, she got hit. Don't try and destroy people's shit. You play stupid games, you're going to win some stupid motherfucking prizes. And to everybody that's going to say, oh, well, a man shouldn't hit a woman. Well, there are certain times, especially in this day and age right now, you want equality. She got it. But bullshit aside, my thing about it all is, if you want to make a point, destroying shit ain't gonna be the way you do it. Ruining people's livelihoods, ruining their businesses, that's not how you do it. Pulling people out of their cars, not allowing people to go places, that's not how you do it. People are not behind you. The percentages, I want to say the support for Black Lives Matter has gone down almost another 15%. If that doesn't tell you guys, people are not behind your movement anymore. They see what's happening. If we want to talk about police brutality, then let's have it be police brutality, not Black Lives Matter. That's what police brutality affects everyone, not just the black community. It affects everyone of every color. So if we're going to talk about it, let's fucking talk about it and not say only one person experiences police brutality. Because I don't know about y'all, but I remember the video of the drunk kid who got lit the fuck up. He wasn't black, he was white. He was in a hotel hallway. That's fucking police brutality. That right there is a psychopath that just wanted to take a life. That's that dumb shit. I've seen it across, like I said, every skin color. But let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys about today. So today was the Trump parade and rally. So I show up a little bit late. I think I was about a half hour late for it. Had to load up my gear. Because y'all know damn well I wasn't going out there without any type of protection. Because people are fucking stupid. Especially in this day and age. You let your emotions drive you. So we end up rolling out, and I didn't even realize at that point, but the Proud Boys were actually out there. They had their bus out there, and I was super upset that I did not get to go talk to them, because the Proud Boys stand for something that not enough people stand for. And people want to sit here and say that they're violent people. They're not. Look, I don't want to hurt somebody, but just because I'm sitting here telling you I don't agree with what you're doing, doesn't mean you should hurt me. Doesn't mean you should hurt anybody else. But if you come at me with violence, I'm going to meet you with violence. I don't care who you are. If you come at me with violence, you're going to get met with equal or greater force. Because I'm going home. I don't give a fuck about you and going home if you don't give a fuck about me and going home. That's just what it is. If you don't care, I don't care. Just like respect. I will give you respect, but as soon as you disrespect me, you're going to get disrespect right back. I don't hate anybody. But you're also not going to be disrespectful to me and think that I'm still going to be respectful back. Had some dude, I couldn't even tell you, they're getting the finger, getting fuck yous. Like, who cares? Why is it even necessary? I'm glad that you feel you're that fucking special that your fuck you is going to change my fucking opinion. I'm glad it made you feel better. Hell, I had one dude because I had paint marker Trump 2020 on my minivan, and I put Trump 2020, and I put my YouTube channel on the minivan, and I had one dude, I had stopped off at Home Depot after everything to go grab some stuff for the house, and as I'm leaving, this dude is just fucking mean mugging the shit out of me. I'm just sitting there. So I'm like, I look over at him. I'm like, and he's still sitting there staring. I'm like, you want to fuck me? And then he stopped looking. Like, dude, who cares who I'm for? I don't care who you're for. I don't care if you want to vote for a dude who has done nothing for 47 years, who has been caught lying numerous times over those 47 years, but for some reason he's still in political power. Numerous times. And if you guys don't believe me, you need to go look it up. The man has been caught lying. Biden was caught lying. I couldn't even tell you how many times. But of course, in true Biden fashion, oh, I didn't mean it like that. This is what I meant. No, you meant it like that, motherfucker. You did. But, and not only that, the bill he passed in '94 put more people of color in prison and took them away from their fucking families than we've ever fucking seen before in this country. And in the last 4 years, that has been changed. People have been exonerated for shit that they got charged with that was absolutely outrageous. So I don't know, I don't understand where the discrepancy is here, especially when you got this man who is bringing peace to the Middle East. He's working on getting the Middle East to stop fucking fighting. And to me, that's huge. That right there solidifies why I want to see our current president for another 4 years. Because I really believe he is going to keep working on bringing more peace agreements to the table. And that is important. Because as our current president, he is the first president in 40 years to not start a new war. And people want to sit here and say, oh, well, he took out terrorists. So did Obama. But Obama was pushing to start a war in Syria. Well, we don't want to talk about that, do we? Of course not. And something else I've said about Trump, he has not aged as much in 4 years as most of our fucking presidents did in 4 years. And my theory behind this, and it's not fact, but my theory behind this is this. Trump is telling us the truth. He is not hiding shit from us. Unlike past presidents, they were under a shit ton of stress because they were doing a lot of shady shit. And they knew they were doing a lot of shady shit, and they were terrified that the American people were going to eventually find out. And the truth always ends up coming out. And it did. For the Bush administration, for the Obama administration, look at how much they've aged at the end of their presidency. That to me shows that there was an insane amount of stress on them. Meaning they had a lot of secrets they were hiding. If that ain't a red flag, I don't know what is. But all that aside, let me go back to the parade. So we're driving, and as we get closer to East Cleveland, I remember looking over at Kayla and telling her, like, we should do a trip down into East Cleveland. Why not? Might as well. I mean, we're probably going to meet a lot of hate anyway. We're getting pretty close. And there's a place on 90 where it's called Dead Man's Curve. So we get to Dead Man's Curve, and Kayla's sitting next to me, and she's like, hey, watch this guy. Because I had known he had kind of swerved into my lane a little bit. Well, apparently he was giving us the finger. And while he's giving us the finger, he started swerving at me, trying to hit my vehicle. Legitimately, he was trying to fucking hit me with this vehicle. And there were other people behind me watching this happen. This dude was legitimately trying to take me out because I believe in something different. Are you out of your fucking mind, dude? Are you a fucking idiot? So you going to prison is what you want to do. I don't want to see you go to prison. I want to see you have a prosperous life. I mean, and this dude, he made a hell of an attempt to hit me. He came halfway into my fucking lane at one point, trying to hit me. And I'm sure he was getting pissed off because I was laughing at him when he was doing it. Because it's like, dude, you don't understand my background as a driver. This ain't gonna work out in your favor, homie. Not at all. And when he was doing it, he was stupid because he would have pit maneuvered himself because the back of his vehicle was at the front of mine. So if he had hit me, he would have pit maneuvered himself and he would have gone end over end. And it was like, man, what the fuck are you thinking? And on top of that, Kayla's pregnant. What would you have done if you killed me and her and the baby? That's vehicular manslaughter on 3 people. You'd be spending life in prison. Was it worth it? Was it really worth it? You took out 3 people for what? A fucking presidential election? People are fucking stupid and overly emotional right now. You need to get the fuck over your bullshit in your own fucking head. Your own fucking insecurities. Because I don't look at you any type of way. And most others don't either. We don't feel a type of way. I could give a shit who you vote for. Vote for whoever the fuck you want. I won't vote for Biden. I can't. Just like I didn't vote for Trump. or Hillary last election, because I did not know the standpoint of our now current president just because of the atmosphere and all the bullshit that was going down. Look, I could not vote for somebody that I didn't know what their true allegiance was at that point. Are you trying to stir the pot, or are you trying to make the country better? And he has proven he wants to make the country better. Promise made, promise kept. And he has done that time and time again. And we have never seen a politician follow through the way that man has. You best believe I'm voting for him, because I see prosperity. I see somebody who wants the best for this country, who doesn't give a fuck about political shit. He just wants to do what's right. And I back that 100%. If you are about doing what's right for the country and about what's right for the people, you got my vote. That's all I care about. But if that's not what you stand for, well, you and I are not going to get along. I want to see this country be prosperous. I want the people to be prosperous. I want the people to have a fair shot. And that's what I see. But after that incident, honestly, the parade went great. It was great. Had no problems at all whatsoever. I mean, of course, you get your boos and fuck yous, but, you know, what do you expect from a bunch of fucking idiots? A bunch of emotionally driven morons instead of actually, you know, looking at facts. The rally, we got done, got to the rally. Rally was fucking awesome. I had a blast out there. I actually drove past the when I left a little early so I could make sure to drive past and you know, make sure that I'm getting... I honked the shit out of that fucking horn. But, you know, I showed my support. I even got a big shout out from somebody on the that had a bullhorn for my YouTube channel, which was awesome. But I had a blast today. Well, one of the best experiences I've ever had. I've never actually done something like this. So, if y'all get a chance to, if you guys have a rally or a parade, I highly suggest going to one. It was a blast. The atmosphere was great. There were smiles all around. It was happiness. It was hope. Hope for a better fucking future. If you don't want happiness and you don't want hope, then yeah, go vote for Biden. Because it's all they do is bitch, whine, and moan about how unfair life is. But legitimately, I saw smiles. And here's the thing. I know I said we got a lot of fuck yous and all that, but at the same time, we also got a lot of support. People driving by, giving me the thumbs up. And I also, my flag that I have, my Trump flag is Rambo Trump. So, everybody loved my Trump flag. But really, it was a great experience overall. I had a blast. And I would love to be able... I got to get my subscribers up to 1,000 so I could do a live stream on YouTube, because that would have been ideal. I would have really liked to get my my live up on YouTube, but I had to do it through Instagram. So if you guys want to go check out some of the parade, I have it on my Instagram. I think it was about a half hour, a little more than that, the video. But no, really, it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. The people were awesome. Everybody was so supportive of each other. That was a silent majority coming out. And there were a lot of people out there. Pretty much a ridiculous amount of people out there. I'd say at least a couple hundred, if not more. And I mean, the parade itself, the amount of people that were on the road, it was as far as I could see. And I even, during those videos, I even try and pass up people. I pass up and show the whole parade a few times, and like I said, even when passing up, I still couldn't get to the front of the line. Not even close. So, definitely great experience. You guys get a chance, go fucking do it. Go do it. It was a blast. But yeah, I'll jump back on to Breonna Taylor real quick, the whole verdict and everything. I think the verdict was right. I've watched a lot other people's takes on it, and I do agree. I think the verdict was right. I think that one officer that was firing away and just wasn't paying attention, I think he does deserve to be in some trouble. And I'm not the only one that said it. Even Officer Tatum, Brandon Tatum, said the same thing. Look, that's irresponsible. And when it comes to a firearm, you cannot be irresponsible with a firearm. Point blank, period. I have my own, and I will not be irresponsible with it. I won't. So, take it how you want to, but irresponsibility with a firearm is not something that I will ever stand for or defend. Never. Carried a firearm for a year in a war zone, and we are held accountable when you do that. And you have to be held accountable. It's a deadly weapon. It can take life, if need be. But I'm surprised that this weekend things weren't terrible, but I also believe that that's because we're getting closer to the election time, and people do understand the gravity of acting a fool. At least they're starting to. Acting a fool could completely destroy them trying to get the election. So that's why I think things have been a little more peaceful this weekend than we've seen in most weeks after some dumb bullshit. And I don't know if you guys saw, but somebody in LA got hit with a car, a little truck. And then, of course, he had to gun it because, the fucking retards want to start beating on it. And better yet, he didn't get in trouble. He doesn't deserve to. His life was on the line. And we've seen time and time again, these people will hurt you. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You get in front of a car, you best expect to get fucked up. That's how I feel about it. But that's my quick video for tonight. Y'all let me know what you think. As always, love you AWGFAM and my XMCFAM. I'm out.